Well, Harry, I'm going to ask each one of you here at the shop the same question. But if someone were to come in today and they wanted to buy silver,
Yes.
what would you recommend?
I always recommend, if someone wants the most silver for their money, I recommend Buffalo rounds. Buffalo rounds, not just any rounds, but Buffalo rounds, because they're the most popular. And so when you go to sell, you'll have the easiest time parting with those.
Can we take a look at some?
Absolutely. I mean, various refiners make them. These happen to be made by the Golden State Mint, and they're very beautiful and very lovely. But there are other designs and other takes on the theme, but they're all based on the old Buffalo nickel. By far and away, it's the most popular round, at least in our little world here, that we sell. Now, if you are more interested in something that's government-backed, I'm always a proponent of Canadian maples. Almost always, anyway, you're going to pay $1 or $2 more an ounce for an eagle than a maple. So if it's not about how much silver for the money, but rather something government, I love the eagles because this is America and it's a beautiful design. But for your money, I think it's hard to beat the maples.
Yeah, so you'd probably say your number one is the Buffalo Silver Round. Number two choice would be the maple.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What do you think, Adrian? What would be your number one pick?
So it depends on what your strategy is. If you're thinking of holding for many years, I would say the 100-ounce bars are good because you can put them away. The only thing with that is liquidity. They're not as easy to sell as, say, the Buffalo rounds. So I guess my second option would be the Buffalo rounds if you're not looking to stack for, say, 10, 20 years or whatever it might be. But yeah, I guess just kind of going with Harry. I say that Buffalo because you get the most for your money and it's one of the most popular rounds.
So the 100-ounce bars are going to be a little bit cheaper than buying 100 individual ounces.
About $1 an ounce cheaper, honestly. It's a good buy, but they're harder to sell because few can afford them.
Yeah.
And so there's a small audience for those. But if you have the time and the resources, they're a great investment at $1 off typically from rounds.
I see. So you actually could get more silver if you went with the big bars.
Yes.
All right, Brandon, what would you recommend if someone wanted to buy some silver today?
So I think it depends on the buyer. So if those who are looking for the most weight for their money, at the risk of sounding unoriginal, I'm going to agree with Adrian and Harry. Anything generic, whether it's a Buffalo round or Sunshine Mint round or a bar, or those who aren't happy with that happy price point in between, the maples are a good choice. They're a little more expensive than rounds, but you do get a little bit more recognizability, and I think they're a little more liquid.
So I guess pretty much everyone is in agreement. The 1 ounce silver rounds are the best thing to stack. And that's actually what I'm stacking right now, Harry, so I guess I'm in good company.
Yeah, well, you're the voice of silver in this community, so if that's what you're doing, it's not a bad thing to copy what Silver Dragons is doing.